Says, hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house. And I'm reading today for all the signs, baby. Not all the signs. Cancer for Cancer, baby. I can't sing now. All right, person on your mind. Let's go. I feel like I need to pull from the Hidden Truth real quick. Let's see what Hidden Truth has to say about them right off the bat. I'm gonna pull one card. How does this person feel about Cancer right now? The person on their mind. Person on Cancer's mind. How do they feel? You came closer than anyone. They also use their work to get you off their mind. This person has a hard time letting people in, and you came closer than anyone to getting their heart. It's like, I don't know if you've got to their heart yet, or if it's just like you got so close to getting it, then they kind of just closed off. All right. But you came closer than anyone, apparently. So they're very stone cold. And I think it's hard for them to let folks in. And you came, so apparently you're special to them. Let's see, who's this person on your mind? Who's this person on Cancer's mind? The Sun reversed. They could be a Leo. Their future actions. Why is that the future actions before I say anything? They're going to wait. They're going to open up an apology. Ooh, we got an apology coming. This ain't a Crosswatchers read. They're going to try to build toward this and apologize. So they're going, this is a Cancer's read. This is not a Crosswatchers read, all right? They're going to, I get that they also use their work to get their mind off of you, all right? And I feel like they're going to, I get them wanting to apologize to you, all right? Why the Justice card is this person's energy? Like, they said they're going to let their guard down and apologize. So they want to, lovers. They want to build toward this connection. They want to be in this connection. This ain't a Crosswatchers, folks. Somebody said Gemini. How do you feel about them? How do you feel about them? How does this person feel about, how does Cancer feel about this person? Let's see. I may not be very entertaining today, Rawberry. Well, a Fortune, Eight of Cups reversed, and the Knight of Wands. I get it, somebody you haven't walked away from entirely. It's definitely not somebody that you walked away from entirely. Like, I get that you do think of them, all right, a lot. And I get them wanting to like mend ways or reconcile or make things right. You know what just flashed in my head? It's too late to apologize. Some of you may feel like it's too late for this person to make things right with you. Too late to apologize. Something like that. Who gives a shit, right? Maybe I don't think this is connecting with anybody. Maybe one or two Cancers. What I get is some of you may feel like it's way past the shelf date to apologize to a degree, is what I feel. Let's see, how does this Cancer feel? What a dead Cancer room. Where y'all at? Look, I keep pulling apology cards, folks. It would shock me if you told me no apology ever came through. Let's say in the future, I would be shocked, because all I see right here with this reading is like apology energy. Like, that's all it's really pointing out. So I feel like for some of you, if you came closer than anyone, also they put, I bury myself in work to forget you. So they actually use work to get you off their mind. And I would even say this person has a hard time letting people into their life, right? And the way I interpret this card, I mean, you can interpret it how you want to, but the way I interpret this card is, with you came closer than anyone, they have a hard time letting people in, but you are so close to getting this person's heart. Now, I'm not sure where you two stand right now. It's not telling me, but I feel like for some of you, the reason why they want to make things right is because of how they were pushing you away prior. So they may acknowledge the fact that they were pushing you away, and maybe when they come forward and try to make something right, or to mend fences, whatever you want to call it, I feel like that's the meaning behind it. Like, they wouldn't let you in. They may have realized your effort to get in their heart, and they just, they were closed off, and maybe they feel some type of regret about that, or who gives a shit, right? That's what I feel. Your future feelings and actions is telling me something crazy. I feel like for some of you, you haven't walked away entirely with the Eight of Cups reversing your energy. Some of you still want to work on it with this person. I'm gonna put it out there. I feel like that. What is the outcome for these two? At least going into November. I keep getting something about a possible. I get somebody let it like you pull. You keep pulling the same cards. I get somebody trying to confess something to you or tell you how they feel. I don't know why I get that. Like I get somebody wants to make something right with you. Like they know they acted a certain way. They know they kind of didn't come off the best way. And it's very possible this person wants to make things right in that aspect. I'm noticing nobody got a notification. What is wrong with YouTube? I haven't used all three notifications. I've only used one. What what the hell is going on with YouTube? 1 second. Okay. All right. What I feel is I still get somebody wanting to open up and like make things right. But again, I keep getting this energy from you, Cancer, that you may be in this energy. I'm not saying you'd be totally closed off to what they have to say, but I think for some of you, you may feel like it's just too far gone. Some of you don't even feel the same way like you did when you dealt with them initially. Like some of you may have lost your feelings about this for this person. All right, I'm not saying that you're totally closed off to it, but I feel like for some of you, you're not at that peak of interest. All right, that you may have been prior. All right, but I do get somebody trying at some point. It may not be in October, but I do get somebody wants to like mend something with you, clear the air. All right, give me one more hidden truth card. I want to know more about that. I'm kind of interested myself to see what it says. Again, they may have not been very available to you. All right. Some of you, I think that it's time for me to heal now. Some of you, that if they don't come forward, just know they wanted to. But what I get is some of you, they will. Majority of you, they will. But what I'm also getting is, you really, okay. I think what prompts them, if they say anything to you, what prompts them to make something right or come forward is I think they know how hard you tried to get into their heart and they were closed off to it. All right. Thanks, Andrea, for the 40. I know how my subscribers act. Well, they were a bastard, they were narcissists. I think they had a few dead bodies in a freezer somewhere. I think they were a psychopath. There's two sides. Listen to me. There's two sides to a story. Am I saying they were a saint? No. Am I saying that they were perfect? No. Am I saying they can walk on water? No. What I'm saying is there's always two sides to a story. And I know how my subscribers, they can try to apologize. They were a bastard. I feel like let me get my point across first before you talk your shit. Listen, no, I feel like this person may actually acknowledge where they went wrong. You may not believe that, but that's what I'm seeing. Don't tell me that's not what I'm seeing, all right? I don't know why I need to yell that at you. Who gives a shit, right? Okay, here we go. Ooh, the coffee kicked in at the very last minute. Jesus, what the hell happened? All right. Okay, let's go. I know my sister. Thank you for the 40, Andrea. Honestly, you sponsored today's read. Thank you so much. I know how my subscribers are, and for me to say that, they'll go, "Well, that can't be mine because mine was a bastard." They don't have no apology in them. I think that you got the wrong. I know my subscribers. Y'all think this is my first time at the ball game? Come on. All right. Okay. Let's go to singles portion now. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Sorry for the outburst, but I know my subscribers. Okay. What can you tell me about the singles? What can you tell me about the single Cancers out there? Cancer, you're a water sign. Predict for me. Water signs are psychic and medium. Well, can y'all predict something for me? I always predict for y'all. I feel like Celie in The Color Purple when she says, "Any letters come from me?" Y'all got me feeling like I'm always the one with no predictions. I predict for y'all. And I feel like Celie in The Color Purple when she says, Any more letters come from any letters come from me? Okay. Anyway, let's go. Okay, here we go. Okay, we go. Let's do this. All right. Oh, you know what? I love that that one Scorpio girl. I like that prediction. All right, here we go. I'm loving these predictions. Okay, here we go. Tuesday will go well. Good, Andrea. Thank you so much. What? Not you. Oh, some of you were involved in a long distance thing and you pretty much put it out there. You don't want no more long distance shit. So this is specific. I see a lot of you falling off this message. All right. You're committing yourself to not having to do anything where the person's not local or close to you. All right. Cancer. Love's on the horizon. Love's on the horizon. Love's on the horizon. See what I'm saying? Love's on the horizon for you. I like it. I like it, Cancer. I like it. Your outcome in love is true love. Now, who the person is, I don't know. All right. That's where I'm drawing a blank. But I get for a lot of you being very specific about geographic destination. I don't know why. So you may only want to connect with people, even if you haven't had this experience before. I just get you really being dead set on finding someone local to you, or you're not really with the whole online shit, online dating. You may want to find somebody more organically and not far away or online. I do get you dating somebody. Why is your outcome this? Look at this. Twin flame and true love. You got to find somebody. Be aware of somebody who's in a love triangle. You got open relationship coming toward you. All right, if it's that person, reverse if it's them. I do get, you know what I hate to say this. I get some of you falling for somebody who's involved. Be careful with that. Be careful with that. They may be a bit older, around your age, either a little bit younger or a little bit older. Is what I kind of get, like a little bit of that. All right. It's what I feel. Who's coming toward you that's in love? Who's coming toward me? Use my tarot. Who's coming toward you in love? Be aware of involved people, please. I'm telling you, you got somebody. Oh my God, you got the big one. It's the big one. I'm hoping the hoe ain't involved. Can I say something very fucking trashy? Very circa 1995 Jerry Springer, very Maury Povich, very Jenny Jones, very Ricky Lake. Some of you bitches will end up with somebody that they're either freshly out of a relationship or they're involved in it and they needed you to get them out of it. I'm waiting for the backlash if you're wondering why I paused. I think I need a paper bag. I'm having hyperventilation here because this is really just crazy. All right. So, why I felt like, okay, I know this is going to sound insane. I'm going to predict for you sooner than you think something big long term, but there's some type of catch about it. But I don't think it's a deal breaker type of catch. I feel like it's a catch like, damn, why did it have to happen under these circumstances? But I want it. I'm going to say they're either freshly out of something or you're the catalyst to get this person out of this shitty relationship. I hate to say it, but I feel like that's where it's leading me towards, all right? I think you're going to be the catalyst, and I feel like you'll actually be in this relationship. I feel like it's long term, all right? From New York. How you doing, Monique from New York? Some of you, you know what I'm gonna say it. I think in the next year or two, in my head I got 1-2, sorry. You'll be involved with somebody long term. I think your days of being single are very limited. So I'm going to ask you to enjoy your singlehood while you still have it. I think it'll be something that you yearn for once you're in something, all right? Some of you really have been struggling to find something that sticks, and this will stick. But why am I getting the same effect of you missing your singlehood? So just enjoy it, all right? Because I feel like 1-2 years you'll be in something, all right? Let's go to general now. Okay. Uninteresting me. That's what it's telling me. Sorry. I gotta stop. What is coming up that's not love related? Give me other areas of Cancer's life. Can you predict something that's going to happen other than love, please? You need to stop and think what you need to be thankful for. All right. You need to start saving a little bit more money too. There could be something that you end up purchasing that's big. You need the money for it. So start saving. Start saving. Some of you spend too fucking much, or you may be going through some financial difficulties, or if you're not careful, I'm predicting that. All right, I even get some of you having to leave a home situation at some point, or I just got for some of you a family situation where somebody's kicked to the curb. I don't know why I'm getting this weird. If you live with somebody may get like kicked out, or you want to kick somebody out. But if you're by yourself, I get for some of you having family issues and you staying away from family. I don't know what it's for. Let me see. What is that predicting? Some of you that family members or member, whether it's plural or singular, that people, I see you getting rid of people you can't stand the way they fucking talk to you or communicate with you. Like people that say reckless shit and try to cover it up. Like, oh, I was just joking. I get you some of you may start to get more sensitive to what people say to you, especially family. And you're not going to use the excuse, well, it's family, so I got to deal with it. I get you just totally going, bye. So I'm saying, I don't know why I got that. I'm going to tell you what I get. All right. Let's see. Also, save a little bit more money. There could be things that you need saved money for. All right. I'm going to put that out. I don't know why I get that. I'm getting some of you kick some bitches to the curb. Like I'm talking about family members or shitty friends. Ones you get tired of just hearing their fucking mouth. I don't know why I get that. Like, and I get you not using the excuse. Well, it's a long-time friend or a family member. I got to deal with it. No, I get you just going, fuck that. You're going to throw that excuse to the curb. All right. You may be kind of cleaning house. And I feel like for some of you, what the catalyst for that is you just can't stand the way they talk to you or how reckless their mouth is. All right. Thanks. I know it may sound crazy now, but you know I predict stuff. Thanks, Amy, for the 10. What else is coming up for Cancer? All right. When I asked why the family drama, I got Knight of Swords. That's usually somebody that's got a reckless way of communicating. All right. Okay. Or people that are around you just when they want something. All right. You may get tired of people. You may get tired of people that are around you when they just want something. Like you only hear from them when they want something. All right. It's like family, friends. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Believe it or not, Cancer is the sign I get along with. I look back and I had a lot of Cancer friends that can just handle my big ass mouth. Cancer I always got along with. And even I look back, I always had Gemini friends like, oh, they're the weirdos. Bipolar idiots is what I always associate them with. Bipolar bitches. And I always noticed they had bisexuality too. Like every Gemini friend that I ever had, male or female, like they like dick and pussy. And I'm like, I started noticing they like a theme. I'm like, wait a second. They're like really that's like a duality. It's like one twin, they want wiener one day, the next one wants pussy. All right. And I know this sounds ridiculous. I'm just telling you the things I've noticed with Cancer. Now, when I had a lot of Cancer friends, right? When I had a lot of Cancer friends, very emotional, kind of manipulative. Manipulative. You don't want to come to my house tonight, Tyler? You don't understand. I planned this for a whole week. I even bought your favorite popcorn. How dare you? I even did this a week ago, knowing good and well they didn't. I planned this out. I already had it in mind to invite you, and I even made sure I got your favorite movie you like to watch. You mean to tell me you're not going to come hang out with? Oh my God, they're so manipulative. Manipulative. All right, Virgo, boring. Aries can't shut the fuck up and keep their fucking mouth shut. Like this one right here. Leo wants attention. All right. A player, multiple options, pretends to one option that's the only option they have, but they got many in their phone or in their love to shop till they drop. I notice I've noticed that Pisces manipulative, alcoholics, or a drug addict. But I know Pisces that are not like that. But every Pisces, majority of the Pisces I've known, they always have some type of addiction to a substance, and I noticed that throughout life. But Cancer was always my favorite because of the links they go to play their manipulation games. This is so fucking fun to watch. It just really is a fun to watch. All right. Okay, Virgo. I swear to you, every Virgo friend I ever had, you go to their house, you could eat off the floor. The OCD was off the charts. Can you please put that? Can you hang the phone up the right way? Also, can you make sure you scoop that over just a little bit to the right? And you go to their house, you can eat off the fucking floor, bitch. OCD like a motherfucker. So you can't tell me zodiac signs are not real. Because I noticed the trend with these, I noticed the trend. I ain't never had a Scorpio friend, so I don't know how. I don't know how. So oh yeah. And Cancer. Let me tell you another thing I know about Cancer. They're conspiracy theorists. I think the aliens did land in Roswell. I think the government's covering it up. And I think Bigfoot exists. He may even be an experiment like that was planted by the government. I was like, bye, see ya. I ain't gonna sit there and offend nobody. They're the conspiracy theorists of the Zodiac. Thanks for the 20, Jessica Bola. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks, Sunflower Child, for the 10. Thank you so much. Thanks, Amy. Thank you so much. Thanks, Amy, again. Thanks, Amy, for the 2 super chats. Thank you. I just now noticed that. Thank you. Okay. Libra loves love. Libra is uh, Libra don't like the relationships. They like the pursuit of it. That's the problem with them. Now, I've noticed in the charmer, they can charm you. They can charm you into buying them a Rolex watch. They can charm you into the charmers of the Zodiac. Kind of phony, but do not fall for the Libra's charm. And a lot of times they send off mixed signals, is what I noticed. Like, here's the problem with Libra. They're such a charmer that you'll think they're coming on to you because they charm. They just have that natural zest for the way they talk, and I feel like they're like mixed signal givers. That's what I noticed. Kind of phony, like Aquarius, the most phoniest sign of the zodiac, Aquarius. Big phonies. I think that they're very. It's no coincidence that serial killers fall under the zodiac signs of Pisces, Aquarius. What is that? Let me look that up real quick. Now look at this. You can look this up yourself. Serial killer zodiac signs. Now, you don't see no Aries on there. And I find this kind of funny. You can't tell me zodiac signs are not real. The most likely to be a serial killer is Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces. Let's see. Actually, Cancer's not on there. Okay, ain't it kind of funny that if you look at the serial killer list, zodiac sign, Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, Ed Gein, Aileen Wuornos, all them, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, and that's all that comes up. There's no other sign. So I find that kind of funky. All right. I'm surprised Scorpio's not on there based off what I heard. Okay, here we go. I don't see no Libra. I expected a Libra. No. It's just literally Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces. No Aries on there, no Taurus, nothing. All the major zodiac, all the major killers are falling into 3 or 4 zodiac signs. Ain't that kind of strange? So make that make sense. Leo's not. You would think they would be. Leo's like that fucking to me, Leo is like the attention whore. And that's what they really, really pursue is attention. It's like their whole motive behind anything is to get praise. They're that little kid in school that always has the right answer. And they're always the first one when the teacher asks a question. I know the answer. I know. You see what I'm saying? So that's the way they remind me of that. Okay, enough about that. Why are we talking about this? Who gives a shit, right? What sign are we doing? Or what category are we doing? General, right? We're doing general, correct? Okay. I'm going to get a lot of slack for this. Why did you talk about that throughout the whole thing? I wanted to read. And don't come to me about that. Leave me alone, all right? Okay, here we go. Okay, let's do this. All right, let's do this. Okay, here we go. What in general is coming up for Cancer? What in general is coming up for Cancer? Okay. What in general? Something about your home. We're going to see what it is. I don't know what that. I get for some of you around the home. There's something stressing you out. I get some of you. Um, you know what I get for some of you? A trip or travels that come up, and you worry about what you're going to do with your home, or worry about at your home while you're out and about at some point. All right. I also get some of you being concerned about a move you know you have to make at some point. I get a move for some of you. I get a lot of you also concerned about something that you can control, your spending. Why does that keep coming out? Wait, were you the one I called out about that? I get some of you being concerned that you have to spend money, but it concerns you because you need whatever you're spending it on, you need it. But it's like you can't get out of that energy of being concerned that you're spending too much. Some of you, I get spending around the home or something about your home you have to spend, and it kind of stresses you, all right? Be aware of that. What's your advice? Well, to not spend for one, but think twice before you buy anything, all right? Make sure it's actually needed. What else you want to tell Cancer? Some people, I just got in my head, the reason love relationships don't work for you right now, especially for you ones that are in and out of connections, or you just find yourself connecting to people but never getting past the connection phase, is because really you got so much more to worry about. I think the universe knows you got bigger moves to make, so they're not bringing in a relationship or something that sticks until you do those things. What do you want? What does the universe want Cancer to do? What does the universe want Cancer to do? That's a question to ask. It's got to do with money. I think it wants you to focus on your financial things. I also get in my head, now I always take off the top of my head whenever I get them. I feel like for some of you with work, you got to make some money moves. All right. Now, the way it comes up to me is I think there's bigger fish to fry at work and work. And I also get some of you switching jobs at some point or switching what you do to make money. All right. I don't know. I get for some of you, I do get like business and career things taken off for you, and for some of you, I think it comes along the lines of you being forced to do things outside your comfort zone, like either starting new businesses, new jobs, or starting your own business. There's something about work you got to take care of first. You got to make work and career stuff stick before the relationships do. Because otherwise, I feel like if a long term thing came in, you would put that everything aside and focus on the relationship. I think you're meant to focus on other things. That's why nothing's sticking. Obviously, if you're in a relationship, then you're good. All right, then you're good. But I feel like for a lot of you, there's other things, there's bigger fish to fry than a relationship. I know that's probably what you want, but there's bigger fish to fry. And I think it has to do with your work. A relationship won't stick until you start you start making better, bigger, and like money moves. All right. That it won't stick until then. All right. I don't know what you have to do. You'll know. Who gives a shit, right? One last general for Cancer. One last general for Cancer. Strength, success. You need to get to a point. I don't feel like it's really going to stick until you get to a point where you feel like you're achieving something like to the greatness in your career and business. Look, and then groom comes out, marriage, husband or wife, what do you want to call it? Until you start getting to a point where you feel stable in your career, you got a stable home. If you're already at that point, maybe this is a sign to you that it's coming. But when you start feeling like you're achieving shit and you're feeling like an independent woman or an independent man, it won't stick. I promise you, because it's bigger fish to fry. All right. Okay. Let's go to all signs now. Let's go to all signs now. Tyler, confess that you're our FBI agent. Queen. No, you know how I know psychics can predict relationships? I'm not saying I'm a tarot reader, but I had a bunch of psychics predicting a relationship would happen, and I remember they would give me a timeline of I think they said in 2022. I was like, that ain't never gonna happen, and it did. And I'm like, okay, when psychics tell me love's coming up, I start cringing, like, please never again. I didn't enjoy that. Please never again. Please don't happen. And when they predict love, I want to like crawl. I want to put my head between my legs and kiss my ass goodbye. Basically, all right. Because it does happen. I've had it predicted. They say, yeah, 2022. I'll never forget my number one psychic I used to go to. They say, yeah, it's coming in 2022. And they're like, could be the middle to beginning of 2022. And Lord, were they right? I was like, oh my God. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, let's go. Okay, let's go to all signs now. Why am I talking? It's the coffee. Sorry, Cancer, it's the coffee, all right? It's the coffee. Okay. All right, let's do that. Let's do all signs portion. All from Aries of Pisces, what can you tell me? All from Aries of Pisces, what can you tell me? Okay, we go. Okay, here, let's see. Let's do this. Aries, no, well, sorry, 1 second. That just flew out of the deck for whatever reason. Aries, I don't get them messaging you because they don't feel like they have what it takes to get this going. They feel like it's a waste of time. All right. Lack of messages. Even though the Taurus acts like they can't fucking stand you and the ground you walk on, they still want you, but they have a tendency to try to cut things out prematurely or act that way. That's just like a way they show they really like something by being a twat or a bastard. All right. Gemini is a emotion. They're drained from you emotionally, or they drain you emotionally. I think they're very unreliable. All right. Cancer, closed off, but wants to come back, but still acts like they're pushing you away or closed off. Leo is emotionally unavailable and they're walking away. Virgo is ignoring their urge to speak or come forward or just to do anything. Libra, no connection, no relationship yet, or no relationship period. I feel like they're not even trying anything. All right. Virgo, I feel like they failed and they give up because they feel like they failed with you. All right. Not Virgo. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Scorpio feels like they failed. They're not even going to try again. They feel like they failed. All right. Virgo not coming forward because they're not speaking or ignoring it. Libra not taking any action since the fallout or the disconnect. I also get, like I got with Scorpio, they feel like they failed. They're afraid of failing again. They give up. All right. Sagittarius, trying to let you go slowly but surely. They're trying, yeah. Capricorn, dropping the situation. I get them dropping the situation. Also get at some point they're going to confess they were wrong or vice versa. I get somebody confessing, yeah, I was wrong. All right. Aquarius, I get them wanting a new start, and I get them trying to initiate a new start because they're tired of having you on their mind or like yearning for a new start. So they're going to offer one or get one with you. I get there's a Pisces here that I get they also like the same gender they are, like romantically or emotionally or sexually for some of you. But I get them being kind of detached. Like you get mixed signals from them, like they want you, but then they act cold, but then want you. They also pulled my symbol for liking the same gender or being like attached to the same gender. All right. Take that or leave that. If you know that's not possible for you, leave it for somebody else. All right. And with that being said, you all have a good one, and I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all.